Let's answer this first. Who's the best in the underground, Bob? By TTV Retro Phantom. Now, I actually asked this to a bunch of people in a tweet the other day. I think it was like Christmas, maybe even the day before. I don't know. Wherein I said, who is the hottest in the underground? Pause, no homosexual shit. Because I'm not talking about attractiveness. We know that you would fuck Sofaygo. If you watching this and you a Sofaygo fan, we know that you would let him put it in their ass, okay? And yes, I would actually consider Sofaygo underground still. He's in like the, what is it called? Purgatory. He's in purgatory because he needs to drop Pink Hearts. He needs to get like a platinum single. I feel like once you get like a hit single on the Hot 100 Billboard, does Sofaygo have a Hot 100 Billboard? Let me check. Billboard chart history. I'm just gonna say right here. Actually, he does. He does, doesn't he? If you have a Billboard Hot 100 single, then you are not underground. Okay, so no, he doesn't. He does not. It looks like MP5. No, this is Spotify chart history. I don't think he has one. So what did Knock Knock hit? Highest position in global chart. So it didn't even hit. Highest position in Apple Music chart. All right. So that's what I'm going to say is technically underground. If you don't have a Hot 100 single, like in the top 100, at least for 1 week, you're still underground. Okay. So again, I asked this on Twitter. I said, who is the hottest rapper in the underground? Now, personally, I think Yeat is the hottest. Pause. Now, I know Sofaygo is technically still bigger. I think he has like 3.5 million monthly listeners on Spotify. We'll use as one metric, even though it's not all data. And Yeat has like 1.5. However, as we keep talking about, Yeat is creeping up, and Sofaygo hasn't really dropped any official music, even though he dropped on Christmas that one song called 2020 something. 2016 maybe? I don't know. But let's see the rest of people's opinions. I just think that Yeat, the velocity of his career right now is on a higher trajectory of Sofaygo. So if we had like a line graph, Sofaygo's right here, like cruising still upward, whereas Yeat is like down here, like going up, about to cross him, you know? And plus, I think there was like a clip on TikTok where fans at a Playboi Carti concert were waiting for him to perform, and they were going crazy while a Yeat song came on. Now, I know that a lot of fans of Playboi Carti are Yeat fans because Carti's like, you know, the leader of the underground, and Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely. It's all a very similar subgenre. And Sofaygo is kind of in that. But let's see what other people said. Midwest. Okay. I don't think Midwest is bad, but is he the hottest? No, I don't think so. I think Kakashi Trunks got it right here. I think it's either Yeat, Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, and Faygo. I think Can was in the conversation for a little bit, but then Yeat just like took it over. But Can still, like, he's like tier 2 below Yeat, Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, and Sofaygo. Am I missing anyone? I think K Suave is definitely fire, and as you guys know, he's one of my favorite artists. But I don't think that he's the hottest because, I mean, every time I post about him, y'all are like, Joe, what the fuck are you listening to? So that tells me that, you know, he's not like the most, and plus he's like he's under Trippie's wing, so he kind of has a cheat code. But then again, all of them have a cheat code. Ken and Destroy Lonely are signed to Carti, and that's honestly why they blew up. I know they probably had a fan base. Yeat had the most organic looking come up. Sofaygo did too. And then Faygo got the Travis cosign. So I'd say Faygo and Yeat because they kind of did it on their own. Because, you know, there are accusations that Yeat was a industry plant a little bit. But regardless, that's for another day. Cochise is always left out of the conversation, I'm not gonna lie, but he always comes in with the hits, but I feel like he just isn't part of the underground conversation. And I feel like the conversation is where the culture of the underground is where you maintain relevance. Cochise has like his own little fan base outside of the underground. And yes, he's not really underground anymore. I think Cochise got Billboard hits, right? Billboard, Cochise is just, they're saying Cochise is the song by American rock band Audio Slave. That's just racist. What the fuck? But yo, Cochise and Snot got a song. It peaked at number 99. I think it got higher than that, but I'm pretty sure it got Billboard. I'm pretty sure it got a Lyrical Lemonade music video. So, you know, whatever. Which we also got to talk about with somebody else. We got to vote for Yeat. Lancey, again, is in his own little world. I feel like he's not necessarily in the underground conversation, although he is still in the underground. But it might be because he's in the UK, and I feel like UK artists don't get the same respect as, you know, American artists, just because it's a different accent, literally. Bob, I wouldn't consider artists without a Hot 100 to be underground. Lil Key doesn't have one, and he's not underground. I think he does. Lil Key, Billboard history. Check it out. Billboard. So here's Billboard 200. He had an album on here, number 26 and number 41. Okay. And then we're going to go to Hot 100 Canadian. So maybe he hasn't. Yeah, maybe you're right. Top rap albums. But let's just consider like albums count too. You know, and also Lil Key got like a Travis Scott feature on his remix, but you know, whatever. Maybe you're right. Being underground is so fluid, like the definition, like it's really up to your opinion. You know, I don't consider Key underground, but maybe you do, because he is kind of like below like the main rappers. He's not a Young Thug, Future, Drake, Travis. Lil Twizzy, which is Yeat, Ken, Destroy. I feel like IAs and Zelly Ocho, they're not the hottest, but they're still fire. They're still fire. Yeat and Ken. Okay, so I think we got a lot of votes. I think it's Yeat, Sofago, Ken Carson, Destroy, Lonely. I think those are the top 4 rappers. Would we all agree? If albums count, Yeat not underground. Does Yeat have a? Let me see. Yeat, Billboard chart history. Watch him have like a top 10 album. I don't think he does. He doesn't. I know he was in the Washington Post, but I don't think that he got enough streams or like on the radio or anything to, because radio and playlisting actually is a huge portion of getting your album on the Hot 100, because I mean, legit, I think like Cardi B was caught at one point where you can legit pay radio stations to play your song and they get money out of it. So they're encouraged to listen to your song and show people what it is. And not only that, but you get the money right back, or at least a percentage of it, because when your song is played on the radio, you get royalties from that. So it's crazy. Yeah, payola. Thank you, Skrilla. I was trying to find the word while explaining it, but I couldn't find it. But yeah, so Yeat is still underground because he doesn't have a top album. Same with Sofago. I would say Sofago's underground. He's not like Travis Scott. Now, if you went up to your normie friends on the street, or like you were at a party, unless like they're one of your core friends that you talk to music to, they would not know who Sofago is. However, they would probably know who Lil Keed is, because one of his songs was like top on TikTok like last year, or when the pandemic first hit, I remember. And he has like a couple songs that were actually like bangers. Knock Knock literally has 100 million on Spotify. I get it, bro. I get it. But that doesn't mean 100 million people. And also a lot of that is playlisting. Like, just Sofago isn't like a household name. To me, that's what being non-underground is. Like, are you a household name? I understand that Sofago's like in his own like little level. He's in like he's in the box seats in the stadium, whereas Travis Scott, you know, is in the Empire State Building, whereas all the underground rappers are still playing hoops at the fucking court. But he won't be for very long. Like, let's relate this. Don Toliver is Travis Scott's artist, just like Sofago, but Don Toliver is mainstream, whereas SoFaygo is not. You feel me? Because Don Toliver, even though he was on a big song on Astroworld and it had 100 million plays or whatever, he was not technically mainstream until a couple of his songs blew up on TikTok and hit Billboard. And then he had the latest song with Internet Money, or, you know, like, was he on Lemonade, or I can't remember. Don Toliver's lame performances, I would not know. Don't cop his OnlyFans then, because he ain't slinging that schlong.